evening social media. Oh shit, man. I'm on my way to the gym. It's late. I really don't feel like going. But if I want to get it tight and right, nothing sagging but my nuts, I'm gonna have to get in that gym. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do. I just want to look good, man, as I grow older. I'm 51 years old, man. I'll be 52 in February. So, I just want to age gracefully. That's all. So that's why I go to the gym. That's really the only reason. Like, I hate this. I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy, but I want to look good too. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if that's vain or not, but that's definitely part of it. That's a huge part of it. I want to look good and I want to feel good. And another thing is this. Man, I don't want to die sick. You know what I mean? Like when I die, I don't want to die sick, man. I want to die like, how can I say it? Like, I want to say I don't want to die on my back, but I don't want to die on my knees or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't want to die all fucked up. I don't want to be all fucked up before I die. I'd rather be healthy up into that point, as healthy as I could be. And when it's my time, it's my time. You feel me? On a whole other note, I was talking to my man, right? My man had came to see me and shit. And he's just getting into dogs, but not game dogs. First he had a couple bullies, or was they Frenchies? Bullies, they was bullies. Then he had got some little miniature bulldog, but that motherfucker died. And he said him and his woman, they in some group on Facebook, some bulldog group. They gave him a purebred bulldog, $3,500 dog for free. Well, kind of for free. It's a catch. You know what I mean? He got to give them a puppy every time he breed the dog for life. I think that's a fair deal. I got a deal worse than that right now. I mean, no, it's not worse than that to me. But when I tell people it, they be like, what? Well, you know what I mean? So when I first got Cookie, the brother that gave me the dog was like, he got breeding rights. So all Cookie's breedings except for one, she's only been bred 3 times. The bitch 10 years old. She's only been bred. She gotta be 10 years old. She's only been bred 3 times. I picked her last breeding, which was Takash. She had about 8 pups. She fucking killed them all. Not like intentionally biting them or eating them or no shit like that. She just was being rough, running in and out of the doghouse, running them over and all that shit. So, next time my plan was next time I breed her, I was gonna whelp them puppies in the house. But I don't think Cookie could do another winter here. It's too cold. I'm finna send her down south. My man gonna take her down south and bring Fubu back. Fubu is I don't know what they call her, but I call her Fubu. For us, by us. You know what I mean? Well, nobody gonna get none of those puppies. That was just an in-house thing. Anyway, my deal with Cookie is they have all breeding rights. They control the breedings. And I only get 1 pup every breeding. Even though it's my dog, I raise her, all of that. You know what I mean? That's why Truly's the only dog I have off of Cookie. Because the first time she was bred, she only had 4 pups. All of them died except for 1. So they got that puppy. The second time, she had 4 pups again. Everybody lived. I got Truly. The last time, I could have kept that last pup. He didn't care. He like, long as we get it. Somebody from the circle. But, I chose to give it to them. So I never felt slighted by that deal, man, because that's the deal I made. You feel me? And I was telling bro, like, that ain't no bad deal, bro. You're getting a $3,500 dog for free. You know what I mean, team? He said not only do they give it to him for free, they come set your yard up, build you a kennel, give you a dog house, all of that shit. I'm like, man, that's the lick. If you're into bulldogs, you know, I'm just not into bulldogs. Otherwise, I'd jump on that, man. You know what I mean? Like that, man. Listen, that's love. We need to start doing that in the boot. Well, I kind of just had that deal right now, but bro, he didn't want to do it because he said he wanted the dog with me at my house, and I just don't have the room. But my man, who I did the I'm So Hood breeding with, who I bought Pumpkin from, I did the I'm So Hood breeding with, I did the Highly Favored breeding with. This my man's. I fuck with him tough. He still got one of those I'm So Hood pups that, you know, that me and him was talking about orchestrating a deal to where I would take the dog, manage the dog, and I would give him a pup every time he's bred for life. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, man, Breeze, right now, the people I got Breeze from, I actually don't owe them shit. Because I traded for Breeze. You know what I mean? It was a fair trade. But I like the niggas so much that I've been giving them a pup every time I breed them. I offer them a pup every time I breed them. You know, the only time they didn't get a pup is when we did Breeze to Pumpkin. And they didn't get a pup or Breeze to, no, Maki Maka, we didn't get none of those, but it was only 4 of them anyway. Breeze to Pumpkin, and that's just because they wasn't ready to pay the transport. You know what I mean? I wasn't in a position to pay the transport and give you the dog. You know what I mean? So, which worked out great though. You know what I mean? Because my man ended up getting her. You know, he did everything he was supposed to do with her, and then he decided to breed her. And when he bred her, I ended up buying a pup from him. And that's how I got Holiday. He did charge me $100 more than I charged him, but you know, it's all love. And I love that I got Holiday and Skull, man. Those was, I love how that went, bro. Like, I was talking to my man, one of my homeboys not too long ago, and I was telling him, I really like how that went. I sold the 2 dogs. They followed the pedigree somewhat. They followed the pedigree, but they went to 2 different sides of the pedigree, and I bought pups from each one. You know, my man out east, he went to the old school side of the pedigree, the Boomerang side of the pedigree, the Little Viper side of the pedigree. Damn, they both out east. One's in Baltimore, the other one's in New York. And so that was my man in Baltimore. My man in New York, he went to the Boyle side of the pedigree, right? Boom. That's all love. They work out. You know, eventually I'll put them together, and then I will take that pup to the Bolio side of the pedigree, the Patrick side of the pedigree. You know, maybe down the line to Rocket or something. Holiday will definitely get bred to Rocket one day. I want to breed her to Breeze first, then probably Rocket, and then Skull. If everything works out. This is if everything works out. You know, if they turn out to be the kind of dogs that we like. You know, I'm just speaking it into existence. So if everything goes the way it should, that's what we'll be doing with them, and that'll be dynamic. That's gonna be really, really, really nice. You know, I did the last stick with Dino and Coda today, and this will probably be the one and only time Coda ever be bred. You know, I gave Coda to my niece. I'm not sure my niece is gonna want to breed her again. Oh shit. You know, she always knew that was the deal. You know, I give her the dog, I get to breed the bitch. You know what I mean? And if she wants some of the puppies, I'll give her some of the puppies. You know, she can give them to her relatives or whatever. You know what I mean? But a lot of them probably stay in the camp. We're done with the breeding we did to Truly. with Truly. My partner did the last stick with Pinky the sharpshooter. So we got some breedings going on, man. We got some good breedings going on. I sent Chula down south, but bro that got Chula, he just tired of Chula, man. He want to get Chula out of there. He like, this bitch is, Chula is hella destructive. I don't know how she does it with no teeth in her mouth. When I tell y'all she got a naked mouth, she got a naked mouth. Now, Mecca's mouth look worse than hers. Mecca look like he been fucking chewing rocks or some shit, like he eat rocks. Shit's crazy the way his mouth look. But I done made it to the gym, y'all. Y'all see it, LA Fitness. I'ma go in here and try to get my bedroom body together, man. I'ma holler back. Hey, if you took the time out to listen to the video, if you rocked with me for this 11 minutes, it's all love, bro. I appreciate it. Not like I got my channel monetized or nothing, but I just like that you fucking with me long enough to hear me out. Don't ask me why I got to talking about my brother with the Bulldogs, but I guess because that's just such a good ass deal, man. Not only do they give you the dog. Now, I don't know if it's a dog or a pup. That's what I forgot to ask them. But they set your yard up. They come, build you a kennel, a dog house, all that shit. Man, listen. You can't beat that. I need to ask him what group it is so I could fucking share it and some people could do the shit. Some other people could do it.